How are we doing tonight, guys? Oh, snap. We are live. Thank you so much for being here. Already got a few people in the chat. Quantum Jack, thank you so much. Don't care who we got on the raid. Yep. Don't worry. So, for everyone who is slowly popping in here, we started Doki Doki Panic. Doki Doki Panic. This ain't Super Mario 2. Let's make sure. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We started Doki Doki Literature Club last night. We didn't finish it because I started getting tired. We played for about 4.5 hours. And of course, this is not gonna be as long as it was last night. But I'm hoping that we're close to the breaking point of the cutesiness here. I'm kind of hoping. So we'll see what happens here. So, anywho, let's cue this down. Hoping. Oh. So I just jumped out into the gallery because I loaded this up and it loaded up different than before. So I'm kind of intrigued. Am I just playing a computer game? Like I get. Let me rephrase that. I get. I'm playing a video game, but in this, if I'm in this realm, am I playing like an actual computer game? Is this even legit in its reality of what I'm doing? Like everything we're doing. And then there's side stories, which we haven't done. Apparently this is new to the Plus version, so I don't know. So this is all new. This is not my computer desktop. This is this is interesting. So I'm intrigued by this. So let's hop back in. We're gonna hop back in and load in. I think the audio is way too loud as far as the music audio. So I'm probably gonna bring that down a little bit and bring that up. Hopefully that's good to you guys. Maybe the sound is. We'll bring that down. Okay. Load game. So here we are. We're going to continue where we left off. I need to fix the hint. You could use the skip button to fast forward through text that you've already read. Just so you guys know. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and is also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been even texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I already was learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to push Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
Yeah.
So I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh, this is not good, is it? This this is bad, isn't it? I feel like I got a ghostly specter behind me, but it's like the shadow of everything. I don't know if I can fix that. Let me fix that. Ugh. Don't mind this ghostly apparition behind me. Whoa! I was like, over here. Oh! The house is quiet. Okay. This isn't good. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori! Oh, okay. Hi, Hex. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is still messy as it always been. Also, I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? I kind of feel like I should, I got the mic right here. I feel like I should just put it right here. Monica is so helpful. I feel like this is going to come back and haunt me. So helpful.
Oh, wow, Mr. Sarcasm, yeah. I don't care.
Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Hex. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world's decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Hex. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Hex? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Man. Okay, this is getting this is getting a little I'm starting to feel the wave. The wave is coming. I'm not laughing about depression. I want to say that clear as day. It's more of a coping mechanism. Because I know, like, this is a game, but, like, I don't know if I should, like, if I should even be opening my mouth right now. But I just feel the wave, and I know this is gonna get bad. This is gonna come back and bite us in the butt. Why go to school? Why eat? Oh my god. Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what I feel like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Hex. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That is not the impression. Like, she's having a coping mechanism right now, too. That is not the look you should be having talking about bats being swung against your head. Oh my god. Okay. That's why I wanted so badly to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh my god. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Hex. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it... English, Hex. The only thing that could help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Hex! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hex. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Hex. Ah. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Hex. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help? Do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh my god. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh my gosh. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody was answering the doorbell. Could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that. For some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I had decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope everything's right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as I was making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you had planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help our guests to take to a faraway place. Although many will stop just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess? I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I really like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the rooms in the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? It's a jasmine-scented oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow right through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. It's getting like, what is going on here? Wait, what is happening? But you seem you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Ah. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the papers onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Oh, yeah!
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? I bet she's relaxed with just the two of us. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Hex. If you can write any characters you want, I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. We're talking a lot about this knife here. What are we finally getting to it? Is this the point? The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. Red flag. Put up the red flag. Run away. Run away, Hex. No. No. I can't help it.
No! Get out of here! We got to go! What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger. Maybe? No. Ooh, what am I saying? No. What I'm saying is get out of here. Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. Quantum, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, in this context, it's kind of weird. You got the weird shy girl, and she's into knives, and I don't know. It's just red flags all over the place. It's questionable. You know, it's one thing when... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just right now, it's off-putting considering we're here. Like, she could have pulled out a pair of scissors or something, you know what I'm saying? To cut the ribbon. Like normal school activities go, but she's like pulling out pocket knives and stuff. I used to have a friend a long time ago that was like that would it was funny because like he'd go around his room. This was like much younger. We go around his room and he would have like a weapon somewhere, like it would be a kitchen knife or something. Like, what's this kitchen knife doing behind your dresser? Like, why is this kitchen knife in the bathroom? Like, what is happening? It was funny. Of course, my friend I'm talking about, he was actually in a wheelchair. He was a good dude. But it was just funny because we would always be like, why is that there? But anyways, enough of that. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. What am I saying? What? Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Hex! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh my god, no! Oh no! A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Did I mention red flags? Wave them! Wave the flags! What are we doing here?
The fuck is going on here?
I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I distinctively pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. Yeah, I know. Vampirism. She's a bloodsucker. She is one with the night. Get out of there. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Right? Yuri, I think you're overacting her a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Okay. We gotta get permission first, guys. What are we doing? What is happening? Hex! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looked at me like I did something wrong. Kinda did. I knew this would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Hex. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages at? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Poxy, welcome back. It's been a while. Look, I'm playing what you wanted me to play. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? LOL, you know I can't resist a DDLC run. Well, this is the plus version. So I'm playing it on the Switch. And this is my first playthrough. So we started yesterday, and we got like 4.5 hours into it, and now like we're just continuing. So this is day 2 of me playing. So welcome. I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Let me see. Quantum Jack, I don't know what the difference is in the plus version, but good luck. Let's see. It says packed with the new exclusive content. There's 6 new side stories, 13 additional music tracks, over 100 lockable images, and unique goodies in the box, which there is. Don't know if I want to show you. I got... Hold on, we'll switch back here in a sec. So, I got a Metaverse business card, which I guess is the kind of the company that I saw the layout of. I get a Literature Club membership card, which is pretty, which is actually like feels like a legit card. There is a Doki Doki Literature Club Plus soundtrack. I can't show you the other side. I could try to, but it's like a piece of paper that looks like a floppy disk, but it has the code on it, so I can have the soundtrack. There is a sticker sheet. I don't know if I'm getting that focused in or not. There's a sticker sheet right there. And then there is it's kind of like a cardboard, like, what would you call it? They're not acrylic, but it's like a cardboard, like little cutout standees you can make of the 4 girls. And their bases are in the center. You just pluck them out and put them down. Don't know if I will do that or not. And then there's a poem on a piece of paper that goes along with it that's in gold trim going around it. I don't want to like really read it because I don't know if it has spoilers to it or it's part of like the story or anything like that. But yeah, that all came in with the Switch version. I think it comes with all the other versions that came out on like PS4, PS5. I don't know if Xbox got a version or not. And then of course that's the inside of it, of the case. So it kind of looks like, you know, you're selecting your stuff when you're like making your poems. So yeah, I'm not gonna read it. I told myself I wouldn't read it, but that's the little extra stuff that comes with it. So I think that's what the plus version is. So I haven't touched the side stories, or I don't know if the side stories are interlapped in with the new story, but all of this came with the game. Like if you wanted a physical copy of the game, it was like $30. So not bad to get like all of that and the actual game on a card. So anyways, let's switch back. I figured I'd show that to you. You just got an unboxing. We just did an unboxing on stream. Actually, guys, give me a quick second. I'm going to get myself a refill on my drink, and I'm going to come back, I ain't gonna be gone too long. This ain't gonna be like an extended break or anything like that. Because I don't have too much time tonight to play, considering I gotta get up early. Basically, after the car accident, I don't have a car just yet. We're actually looking at one. That we're in the process of purchasing and getting it all ready for me. So I probably won't get that till Wednesday. But I'm gonna have to get up early and use the wife's car to take her to work, and then turn around and take myself to work, and then turn around and pick that up. And I think we're also, and then I'm gonna also be picking up a rental car, because a rental car is gonna be ready for me. So I got a crazy day tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get through this. I'm intrigued to get through all of this to find, like, because we're starting to reach that territory, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what's hidden. We haven't hit that point yet, that threshold yet. But anyways, guys, give me a moment. I will be right back. Stick around. Lettuce Boy is keeping an eye on her. He don't know if he can trust her. I don't know if I can trust her, but we'll be right back. Please stick around. Okay. We are back. Scurry away, boy. We're back, guys. Thank you so much for sticking by. Let's continue. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the we need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Does the audio sound fine? It's like the music's not overpowering my voice. Just want to make sure. I know we haven't got any complaints, but I just want to make sure it's not like too loud. Sounds great. Awesome. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, they'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri. Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint the gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Audio is good, better than yesterday. Perfect. Hell yeah. Thank you. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide for when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things and have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't really matter if we don't talk that much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience of someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over to the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gah! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here! I pat Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Oh my. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? What is happening? What
The fuck is going on here?
Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a slight sensation through my arm. As suddenly, her face seems so much closer to mine than it was just moments ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning. I could do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not like that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I was glad to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we could go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Hex. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Hex. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Hex. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow? Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Hex? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. Jesus Christ. Whew. The feels, yo. The feels. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Hex. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. I wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Hex. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak, and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Hex. I like you so much, I want to die. Oh, shit, no.
No! Don't die in here. What the fuck is going on here?
No, die in here.
Wow, man, freaked out!
No. No. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I would always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh my god.
What do we do?
How should we proceed, chat? What have you done? What have I done?
What is happening here?
What is going on in the world? How should we proceed? We already got the feels going here, so... Like... I kind of feel weird. It's like, if I say something wrong, I will not influence. Oh my god. Because it's obvious the first option, it's going to be strong. It's a strong choice of words that's going to reflect, and it's going to be like, well, yeah, I like you. It's we're going in this direction here. But if I say no, there's going to be a scene that I'm going to walk into, isn't there? Where she's like, something bad's going to happen. So now the feels are real, and now we're just like, you know what would probably be best right now. Let's just save it, because this is an important, this feels like an important moment in the game. Feels like an important moment in the game. Like, this is like the first... So I'm like feeling like this is the first choice I'm getting in the game. Where it's like, do you like said person? Because I feel like over time, there's going to be choices for all of the girls. Who do I like the most? And who should we go after? Which Sayori isn't like my... choice at the beginning, but now you just kind of feel really, really shitty for her, and you don't want to be like, you don't want to be a dick. And I know this is a video game, but like, hey, we're playing it how we feel right now, you know. Do we say it back, or do we put her in the friend zone? I'm gonna regret this. I might regret this. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll always be my dearest friends. Oh, we did it! We did it! Banished to the friend zone.
Oh yeah!
You are banished to the friend zone.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh no. This is gonna be bad. I have unleashed a world of hurt, guys. Thank you for being here. For the pain. Sayori's gonna feel the pain. Oh my god. Get ready for the feels, yo. You will always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like the way they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise to get help. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. Also, Ryoko, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm sure Nobi is there with you. What's up, Nobi? Hi. I see. Sayori forces a smile for the incredibly pained expression. Yeah, she's fucking pissed. God damn. Ah! This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. Oh shit! I should write a poem about this. Sorry. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember?
for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this the whole time, that there's no happiness down this path. That's why I came here. So I could just get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Hex. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helpless, standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on a path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way that they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. God. Okay. It's the day of the festival, guys! Of all days, I've expected this to be the one where I'm walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dried, and I generally roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding her not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Zatsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. I thought you could spend it all with Sayori. Oh. I don't know. I mean, I would check on her. That was pretty hardcore, what she was saying yesterday. I'm kind of troubled. We're hitting the darker tones here. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Hex! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because of the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yeah. You should take a little responsibility for her, Hex. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How does she... You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? How does she know this? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell you about it that quickly? About how he basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry.
I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets?
They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk.
Oh yeah, they really did.
Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What the fuck? What the fuck? Percentage. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out. Oh my god. Whoo! What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Hex, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quickened my pace. This is not good. This is not good. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or to help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking to her school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always been. That's what she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She is really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response.
What?
No, the stream didn't freeze. There's a lot running through my head right now. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. I guess we're gonna get ready for this one. Alright. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. This isn't the kind of breach of privacy. But she really leaves me no choice. Did I drop some frames? Stream okay? Looked like I dropped a couple of frames earlier. We all good? Chat. Sound off if everything is good. Can you guys see me? We still good?
Yeah.
Okay, we good? Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm looking over at my XSplit and I saw that, like, frames earlier dropped and I'm trying to figure out, like, oh, what happened? Seems fine to me? Okay. Alright. I just want to make sure. We're all copacetic here. Okay. Here we go, guys. I gently open the door. fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck? I was expecting the game to twist it around or make me fool this way, but I didn't think they were gonna go fucking straight for it. It's the music! Are we really doing this? What the fuck? I don't think it's funny. I'm coping right now. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the hell is right? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way that this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew it was best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything that I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset or try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take that back. Or take it back. Never. 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 Never ever. Never ever ever. The fuck? End? That was the game? What the fuck? What? I just hit the jumbled mess. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. That girl is my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. Is this making me play the game all over again? Or should I reload from a moment? I know there's slight differences where they're censoring Sayori's name, but what is happening? But it kind of works out because you kind of know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of her waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me after this, I could almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being slanted by couples and friends group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always told myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyways. What is happening? Do I need to keep... What is happening? Are we playing the same game? Did it restart on me? Like, what is happening? Is it gonna be just like the same game and it's just like Sayori is like basically glitched out? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. I pack up my fangs and stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be the way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hex! Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you there. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity to see how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members you got so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of our members keeps getting her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Hex! By any chance you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... If you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Hex, you know that? It's nothing really. Oh my god, what's happening here? Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. What is happening? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly followed Monica across the school and up the stairs, in a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica's full of energy, swinging open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyways, welcome to the club, Hex. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with somebody like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Hex in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Hex? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. So you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we could all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. So, I'm assuming this is all a simulation or something. Something dark is gonna come. I mean, we've already seen something dark already, but it's like they phased what's her face out, Sayori. Like she's glitched out. Am I gonna wake up? Is this gonna be a goddamn Matrix or something? Like they're gonna eject me from the Matrix here? Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea really help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Hex, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read in these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build a deep, complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer so deliberately can take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I feel like I'm retracing all the steps. So is this is just a new game without Sayori. So are we all going for the same stuff over again? It's just now in a different... Like, basically, we're gonna get to a point where it's like, okay, do you like this girl or not? No? Well then, goodbye, and then we're gonna restart the game again? What's going on here? I'm being tripped. I'm tripping out for a moment, guys. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes you think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe share some of your work. You could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. And I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Hex? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Hex. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Hex?
Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Hex, I'm so happy.
We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Hex, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I could really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety swelling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes? No? Sure, let's read it. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Oh, I love you. Oh, the game loves me. Oh. Do I hit continue or is it going to do something? Dude, it's just, what is happening? Do I... What is happening?
The fuck is going on here?
What is happening? Oh my god. It's telling you what you failed to say to Sayori. Oh no. Oh my god. The ghost of Sayori is gonna haunt me now. Holy crap. Alright guys. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna take a small break and we're gonna be back to figure out, is the ghost of Sayori still around? Are we gonna be haunted? And what do you think about this cute boy? He's a good pupper. He loves you too. With that being said, guys, I will be right back. Please don't go anywhere. And we will find out who else loves me in Doki Doki Literature Club right after this. Stick around, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Boop, 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 boop. The good boy. The good boy has scattered off. Jimby! Welcome to the stream. We have gotten the blessing from Jimby. Amen. Thank you, kind sir. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much. Got a nice little crowd tonight with story time with Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm still like digesting what we've been through so far. Still digesting. But you know what? Let's keep going and seeing what's going to happen. Alright. So just you know, guys. Hey. Just you know. Which, by the way, real talk for all you guys. Thank you so very much. I know I said this basically on my Friday stream, but I do mean it. Thank you guys so much. Everyone who's reached out to me, gave me well wishes and all of that. Thank you so much. Like, I know it probably doesn't like relay through like you seeing me stream here, but it does mean the world that everyone reached out and wished me well and everything after the car accident. I mean, it doesn't, you don't see it on the stream, but I mean, I still have my aches, I still have my pains and whatnot. I'm getting better. I'm climbing that hill. I'm feeling much better, but you guys, thank you so much for reaching out. Like, I read everything, so I read all your messages, and it means the world to me. So seriously, guys, thank you so much. All you night owls, big dogs, animals, and my dear closest friends, seriously, thank you guys so much. So, that being said, just so you know, love you guys, appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the weirdness, shall we? Oh no, there's two girls. So what should we go with now? Whirlwind. Milk. Milk. He needs some milk. Games. Sensation. Sweet. Parfait. Desire. Scars? Anime. I'm assuming the words, like, I see them bounce. So I'm assuming whatever word I select is, like, more towards them. Like, they like that. They like to hear that. Fantasy. Unrestrained. Awesome. Secretive? I'm just throwing stuff out there. Swimsuit. Heaven sent. Kiss. Clumsy. Pleasure. Precious. Uncontrollable. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, damn it! She's like, she has to be like the like the Agent Smith of this game. Hello, Mr. Hex. My. Hi again, Hex. Glad to see you didn't run off on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Hex. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see it to the end of it. Then you won't see the end of it. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to read through her. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for somebody who keeps her manga collection in the other room. Huh? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Hex. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. I didn't save before we did the poem stuff. I just realized. So that kind of sucks. Anyways. So I know it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how a girl accidentally... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Yeah. She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I do look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mono to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. But I can't help to notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I can hear Natsuki's utter an exasperated sigh from up in the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Are we gonna do this whole like, oh, I left my manga collection in there. Ah, me rabu. Sorry, I'm just snacking a little bit. I'm noticing slight differences as I'm playing along, but a lot of this is like the same context. But I am curious of where this is going. What other girl am I going to, like, write off? Are you looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She... Oh my god.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if somebody else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out the other person's stance. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to the box of manga turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Except for the last stream we did. That probably means either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could go through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Hex. Consider this a... Don't judge a brook!
Book.
In fact... Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's extremely moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We could read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to come close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting so close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convey any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Jeez. Sorry.
Like I could ever get any friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, you still haven't grown up out of that yet? It makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already the kind of loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for somebody like you.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh, God!
Beat the shit.
What the fuck? That's a screenshot.
Dad would beat the fuck out of me. Fuck.
At least it's safe here in the club room.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it.
Oh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Just so you know all those dots. Time did pass. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapsed straight into me. Hey! Holy fuck! What the
fuck is this? What is this? Talk about screenshots! What is this?
I know Mega 64 was all about like the haunted Wii yesterday, but Jesus Christ, I got a haunted Switch now.
Oh, fuck.
Posture check. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. It's a Snickers.
You're not yourself, Natsuki. Have a Snickers.
Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Hex. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyways, why don't we all share poems now?
Angry Natsuki's scary. Yes. Yes! What the fuck is happening? Show it to Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting in the effort.
Hi, Hex. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway,
Want to share your poem with me?
it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Hex. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Hex. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh geez.
No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
And she's a good writer too.
So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, seriously? Who talks like this?
The fuck is going on here?
But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know.
Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the bright side. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now?
Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. I'm kind of thinking this is the same. Is this the same one? I remember she wrote one that was called Hole in the Wall. But anyways, this is Monica's poem, Hole in the Wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I remember she had one like that, but I don't think this poem was the same. So it's a different poem.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and the lines.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're just going to get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki or Yuri? Let's go with Yuri again. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it.
Is that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but to notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine, really. I didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if their demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is something you can't be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and by learning an example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How?
Well,
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure what Yuri's apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, this is the same one she wrote before. Ghost Under the Light by Yuri. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air out of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually like longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Woohoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Hex.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the past, remaining in place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, go Natsuki. FYI, not complaining or anything, but you see that skip button isn't grayed out since you're covering the same territory over again. I've noticed some differences, though. Like the Natsuki meeting again was kind of different, where she glitched out. That's what I'm like curious about. Like, is it really the same? Oh, it is grayed out in this conversation, but it wasn't on Yuri. Okay. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? What's the point in sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Eh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours wasn't really bad. Wow. Yeah, this is completely different. You weren't supposed to show me your dumb poem and make me go, ha, well this is not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh. Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki really must hate me or something. I can't figure out if this is a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yep. And it's the eagles can fly one. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, and eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That was the same poem. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But this isn't the poem for people to express themselves. And your writing style shouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things would be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it makes fall flat on purpose. I haven't actually played this through myself. I had spoiled really early on, and I watched people play it here on Twitch, so I know some of the things, but the details around playing it I'm a bit skipping on. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. The simple fact that it's like phased out Sayori altogether, like, has me wondering. And I'm running into new dialogue but also the weird glitches. So I'm wondering if the game, if I keep playing, and it keeps phasing out the women, is the game continuing getting more and more glitched to where it like messes up, and then I see like the true, like what's hidden behind all this? Like, I'm pretty sure Monica's the one controlling all of this. She's like the tutorial person for me. And she's like the one that guides me through this. Like, sets up the world. That's at least what I'm getting. It helps me bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what ended up with getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean I have to try that and come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't really come out all that nice. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Hex did too. So based on that, I'd like to give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Hex liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Hex appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hex started showing up. This is about the same, but it doesn't allow me to skip it. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own securities on others like that? You already act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Whoa. Whoa. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much of someone's good mental age to comprehend. See? I'm just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, just stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing up and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? What
The fuck is going on here?
What the fuck is right?
Yeah, go on. Let Hex hear everything you really think.
I'm sure he'd be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly, Yuri turns me. As if she just noticed I was standing here.
Hex! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. Should we do Yuri again or Natsuki? You know, we hit Yuri last time. Let's do Natsuki. No? Oh my god, it just gets closer. Oh my god! What is happening? The fuck?
And I'll tell you something right now. A man in my position cannot be afford to look ridiculous at any time. And when that comes from me, that says something.
What?
The hell is going on?
I'm gonna hit a button. Okay. Hi, Monica. Hey, Hex. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? What the fuck is happening? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Uh-huh. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Hex, please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want to be around. You don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Hex. It would just be embarrassing with you to listen. With you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What is happening? Why are all my save games disappeared? I had all my save games here and they disappeared. Did they delete them? What is happening? Nibble. Sunset. Heaven set. Daydream. Heart. Jesus Christ. Graveyard. Fickle. This is making up some pleasure. Flirtatious. Judgment. I don't know. I've just selected stuff. Misery. Okay, we got some weird stuff. Lust. Doki Doki. Bed. Precious. Eternity. Games. Uncontrollable. Tenacious. Massacre. Why not? At this point, I'm just like, whatever. I know a day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk. Manga. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though we've been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we just need a little extra we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I have already decided there's no way that you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Hex. Don't say those kind of things to me so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what I'm saying right now, Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jesus, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but to worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Time we got. Ooh. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Oh, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Hex. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referred to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything? Did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us have talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Hex, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So, it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay. We can start now. Let's find a place to sit.
I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about, anyways?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ah. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
basically, it's about this religious camp that got turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it.
Jesus, kind of dark. Pretty dark.
The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Just said that. It is dark. It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark.
Yuri made it sound so like it was going to be a nice story, or that dark turn came... so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Hex?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things have happened not just because somebody wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. The fuck? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is happening? Seriously, what is happening? That's a screenshot too. What the hell? I just noticed this. Over there, behind Yuri. The picture on the wall. It's Sayori. It's the picture of Sayori being hung. Oh, what the fuck? I just noticed that. What the fuck? I'm rambling, aren't I? I just noticed that. I wonder how long it's been sitting there. I hadn't noticed either. I just been reading and holy crap. Wow. Wow. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. It's not going away either. I just thought it was there for the glitch in the text. It's not.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then.
Jesus Christ.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
Whoa. It says like my whole body succumbed. I saw that.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think I need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true. In fact, I'm Might as well get started reading, right? Yes? I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, fine. If I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody? I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and start the prologue. Soon I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I could feel a presence all over my shoulder as I read. It's just sitting back there. It's so like random. It's like, what the hell is happening? It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but I feel somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I just saw something. It's like I was just bathing in whatever. Bathing in blood or something. I don't know. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, she assumes that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We really didn't even get to that far yet, so I don't know what that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? Eh. Yuri has been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You could rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Hex, did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly.
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. The picture's gone. It's gone. It's not there anymore.
Anyways, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh my god. Let's go, Monica.
Hi again, Hex. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going to be bad.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself.
Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Hex. I was going over my head while reading it.
It was really metaphorical.
Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. And you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism.
Or imaginary. Imagery and symbolism.
Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. And I don't mean like that it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated or simulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. I'm more glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, if you want to read my poem now, I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
It's the same. I feel like it's the same poem, but they changed a lot. Titled "Save Me" by Monica. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful color, flat banding, piercing, like the eyes are gone. An endless confinement noise. The noise won't stop. Violent. Grating. What is happening? Delete her? Delete her.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Please help me. What the fuck is happening? What is happening?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What's happening? Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Hex, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing.
Maybe that's why? You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give you more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Hex. Everything you write is a treasure to me.
My heart is pounding just holding it.
I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Hex? I'm not being weird, right? I'm just having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay?
Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a fin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with an open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a reel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to an existence of a dock ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting to a sky of 40 gears and human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, and breathing wheel.
What the fuck is going on here?
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been really hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Is that a pen out of your backpack yesterday? So I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
What the fuck happened? Who should I poem with? Alright, Natsuki, here we go.
Well, it's not terrible,
But it's pretty disappointing after the last one.
then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this.
So I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. So that's pretty similar. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree to anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what anyone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn and respect others for liking weird things. Such as the two girls in this very club who respectively won't name. Kinda ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess, thanks. But it's kinda obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. No. Nothing is real. That's what I'm getting out of that. Nothing is real. Okay, everyone. Why is it in red like I'm about to die? Why is my screen going crazy? Hold on, we gotta fix this. We're trying to fix this. Okay, I don't like that sound. We got some SRM going, or... It sounds like rats are eating my eyeballs. Or somebody's eating me. Okay, I fixed that a bit. Why does it sound like this? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good for just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Well, that's a concern of mine as well. What the fuck happened? What's wrong with my... Oh, Jesus Christ. What is happening? And the game just faded out. The fuck is the internet? What is happening? Damn it.
The fuck is going on here?
Guess I'm gonna press a button. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Hex joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? So what's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Hex? Oh come on. You can't take advantage of Hex to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Hex joined. As for me, I liked it better here than I do at home. And Hex is even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. And I know you're president and all, but you really should consider your opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Hex want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Hex, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak to everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't that many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Hex. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. And if she wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kinda indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she's killed herself. What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Hex? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. If I decide on giving an indirect answer, it's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will end up making Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members' identity as a club... Her eye's dripping, isn't it? It is! Her eye's dripping! What the fuck? I saw blood dripping from it. Oh god, there it is! With each change in members' identity, the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm here on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Yeah? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I'm going to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay. Is her eye still dripping? No. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Hex? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Hex before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Hex, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Did it just get dark? It's getting dark. I feel kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because we're all in this... It's weird because in all the time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know you could... only you could understand. That's like, wait, no, stop it. Stop. What the fuck happened? I didn't do that. Oh my god. It's sending me here. Oh my god. Let's save. It deletes all my saves. Unless that's the save from before. Yeah, that's the save from before. Okay. It's already almost 2 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. I really do. I've been staying up way too late for this. Well, we found the trippy point in this game. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's been a ride. It has been a ride for real. But I have to stop because, unfortunately, yeah, I gotta work in the morning. Gotta see how I feel going back to work. I gotta get up. I gotta get up and, basically gotta get up a little bit earlier because I gotta use my wife's car tomorrow to, get to work. But yeah, I'm intrigued on where this goes. Yeah, this is wild for me. This has been wild for me, guys. So guys, thank you so much. Glad you hit the turning point. Good luck with working and all. I appreciate it, Quantum. I appreciate each and every single one of you that are still here watching, or were here earlier. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I am going to send the love over to someone who is still on. Who is still on? That we could raid. Dax is still on. We'll just go ahead and raid Dax. He's playing D2. So we're going to raid him. Guys, give Dax a follow. He's a cool dude. He likes playing horror games and all that fun jazz. So definitely support him. Anywho, I gotta retire into the night. I'm gonna try to stream more of this tomorrow. Or tonight. Monday night, 10 p.m. Because I'm supposed to stream. So we need to see the outcome of this. I'm really excited to see the outcome of this. So please, please, please do come back for that. Give or take, it'd be around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe a little bit earlier. We'll see. But if you haven't yet, hit that follow button to be in the know when I'm going live. And also follow me on Twitter and Discord. I also will post updates when I go live then. Anywho, I'm going to retire into the night. Thank you guys so much. Take it easy. As always, thank you for the well wishes and all the love and positivity. But stay safe out there. Stay good. Be good to yourself, to each other. Stay positive. And as always, I will catch each and every single one of you on the next stream. Good night, Hex. Won't see the rest of your Doki run. Oh, definitely you'll see it, Quantum. Don't worry, you'll watch the VOD. We'll have that saved. We'll have all this saved. So anyways. But I hope to see each and every single one of you back here tonight. But until then, in between then, so long everybody. Bye-bye. Take it easy. And peace. Kind of just mixed that up there. I didn't do my each and every single one of you. But I will catch each and every single one of you on the next stream. Okay.